have reached the end of 2023, the year in which we have began this wonderful journey of our YouTube channel. We really want to thank all of you, every single one of you, for the support you have given to our channel, and we hope to see more of it in the upcoming year 2024.
Yes, thank you. And now it's getting colder outside, but it's really getting hotter in the Premier League race this year.
Yes,
Don't you think?
Yes, it's only the third time in Premier League history that there's only after Christmas there's only a 6 point gap between first and fifth.
Yes.
Yes, so that is showing that this race we got 5 teams in it. Liverpool topping at the moment, Arsenal behind them just after that loss to West Ham, Aston Villa, who seemed like their bubble might have blown, City, who any second now could turn on the heat, and then Tottenham.
Yes.
So we've got a race, a very good race here, and we'll be here to bring you guys our predictions of game week 20. Starting off, it's Luton Town against Chelsea now. Chelsea won it at the death against Crystal Palace.
Yeah, how is it? Somehow they got lucky. Luton were good against Sheffield United. Sheffield United scored two own goals. Yeah, it was.
They threw away a 2-1 lead, and Chris Wilder used the exact same frame. They threw it away, the game. And Luton were clinical. Yes, it was 2 own goals that put them back in the lead.
Yes.
But it doesn't matter at this point in the season. If you get the points, it's all that anyone cares about.
Yes.
And Luton got 3 points there. So did Chelsea. My predictions here will be to sit on the fence because Kenilworth Road isn't the easiest place you want to go to.
Yes.
It'll be a 1-1 draw and Raheem Sterling to score.
Yeah. For me, Chelsea, in the last 11 years, they haven't lost the last game of the calendar year. So I will go with that. My predictions are Chelsea to win 2-0 or Mudryk to score. He's now playing a little better than last year, and he's getting there. So
3 goals in the entire year ever since.
So he's getting better.
Yeah.
I think he will score in this game, and it will be victory for Chelsea 2-0.
Okay. Aston Villa now playing Burnley. It's the Clarets who are coming to the fortress of Villa Park, which might have gone down a bit now.
I don't think
the draw to Sheffield and then going to Old Trafford, which is not the toughest place to go to at the moment, and then they threw away their 2-goal lead.
Yes, it might be with the new ownership coming 25% stake of Radcliffe, the players had extra energy, and Old Trafford fans helped them.
Yeah.
It totally turned around the second half. It might also be the case where Aston Villa players get tired and all those things. It was a very good game of 2 halves, we could clearly see. But this one, Aston Villa against Burnley were poor against Liverpool. How did they not lose by 6 goals? I don't understand. But still, I don't see them competing with Aston Villa at the Aston Villa ground, Villa Park, which is kind of, as you are saying, it's a fortress. Easy victory, 3-0, Watkins to score.
I'm going to put it another 2 pecking orders high. It's going to be 5-0 and John McGinn to score. Next up, we've got Crystal Palace against Brentford. The last 5 of these games, the last 5 times Palace played Brentford, it's always ended as a stalemate. However, I'm going to go against that because I feel that Brentford, they have the fire in their bellies after losing 4-1 to Wolves, and they will go to Selhurst Park and come back with all 3 points. Palace 1, Brentford 2, and the captain, Norgard, to score.
I would say both these teams, after having a promising start of the season, are now going down.
Yes, it's 14th against 15th.
They are not really playing at their potential. Both the teams low at confidence. Brentford, Crystal Palace losing again and again. At the best they could get is a draw. But this game again, I will go with Crystal Palace, not with Brentford, because Brentford are really poor at some games. Crystal Palace still fighting, losing in the last minutes, both against Liverpool, Chelsea and all. So I will go with Crystal Palace 2-1, Olise to score.
Okay, next up it's Manchester City against Sheffield United. Manchester City go back on winning ways after beating Everton. They went 1-0 down, but they came back and showed who champions are. And with the goals coming from Foden and Bernardo Silva, here I think they've never lost to Sheffield United in the history of the Premier League. There's no chance they're going to break that record at this moment in time. It'll be Citizens scored 2, the Blades scored none, and the one of their own, Phil Foden, to score.
I think this year Man City gave a lot of teams chance
Yeah.
to run away, but then somehow none of the teams could get hold of that chance. And now Man City, what I am expecting is they are now in the full flow, and they are going to go on a run, and it will be difficult for other teams to stop them. For this game, I already feel like Man City will score a lot of goals. It will be easy victory, 4-1, and Erling Haaland to come again on the scoring sheets. He will score.
Wolves now against Everton. This would have been a mid-table clash if Everton didn't get their points deducted. But at the moment, Everton, they're not in the safest position. Nottingham Forest won a game. Luton had beaten Newcastle. So now maybe when they finally thought they had comfort, they lost now 2 on a bounce. And both the teams under them won their games last week. So the pressure is on them here to beat Wolves. And I think Wolves at the Molineux will be soaring the atmosphere. And I think Wolves will hold Everton out. It will be a 1-1 draw and Matthias Cunha to score.
I will think Everton's form on the road is better than at their own ground.
Yes, but they played City at home. You can't blame anyone.
Yeah, we cannot say that. But then I think Everton will beat Wolves this time. Everton is playing like a team, really good team. They are fighting for each other. So it will be a 3-2 victory. It will be a very close game for me. Both the teams will try to outdo each other, and then Beto will score the winner, the new striker. 3-2 Everton to win.
Okay. Next up, we've got Nottingham Forest against Manchester United. The new era, the Radcliffe era has begun, and it began in style when they came back from 2 goals down to beat Aston Villa 3-2.
Yeah.
The Danish super striker Rasmus Højlund picked up his first goal of the season, and I think he could score more here. Whereas Nottingham Forest, the new manager Nuno Espirito Santos, they picked up a win, and now they look like they're safe from the relegation fight.
Yeah, I think under Nuno, both the games they were played good. One with 10 men, and then now again against Newcastle, they were really good.
Yeah.
And they are getting better. But Man United are also on the rise. But I don't know about Man United. In 1 week, we see a good Man United team where we see the revival has started.
Yeah.
And then on the next week, they will lose to a team like Bournemouth or someone. And we will again think that, oh, wow, what are they doing? So there is no continuity, no consistency in their game. But this game, I think Man United will keep on their winning run. 3-1, Haaland to score, because I think now he will score a lot of goals. The first goal was always difficult to score, so now he has done that. He will be full of confidence. He'll score again. 3-1 victory for Man United.
Yeah. Do you remember the reverse picture of this game? It was Nottingham Forest had gone up inside 2-3 minutes.
Yes.
And then Man United came back scoring 3 goals, similar to what they did against Aston Villa. Yeah, I think Nottingham Forest this time at the City Ground this fixture will be. So I think that will cause United some troubles, and it will be a 2-2 draw in the end, with the Portuguese playmaker Bruno Fernandes to get the goal.
Okay, next up, Fulham against Arsenal. Arsenal surprisingly lost to West Ham. I didn't expect that, but West Ham scored. I think West Ham had 3 shots on the goal, and they scored 2 out of them.
Arsenal had so many chances. Bukayo Saka, he should have been more clinical. Many rebounds they could not throw in the net, and then West Ham had 2 big chances, and they scored both of them. One from the set piece, one some nice play, and they even had a penalty which was saved by Raya.
Yes.
So I think West Ham really deserved their 3 points there. But Arsenal need to bounce back here, and they will bounce back. They will win this game by 2-1, and Bukayo Saka to score.
Yes, I also think so. I go with you. Arsenal to win. They will come back in their winning ways. 2-0. And right now, Fulham is low at confidence.
Yeah.
Fulham is losing quite a few games. So I think Jesus will score. It will be easy victory. 2-0 for Arsenal.
Okay.
Next up, Tottenham against Bournemouth.
Now Tottenham, you want to know this crazy fact why why Tottenham Hotspur Stadium is now such an entertaining place to watch? It is because actually Tottenham have scored 3+ goals as many times as they have conceded 3+ goals.
So it seems like they are playing very expensive kind of football,
Attacking
very
football.
attacking, and one of their main strategy is moving their fullbacks too high on the pitch, both of them at the same times, and then good and smart managers will easily figure out this weakness and they will exploit it. I think that's what happened against Brighton. Brighton could score 4 goals against them, and now most of good teams will do that. And Bournemouth, I can see they are the form team. They have a very good coach. Initially, for the few weeks, 4 or 5 weeks, it took time for players to get used to his style of play, tactics, and all that. But now they are on the moon. They are running away with each game, no?
Yeah.
And for this game will be entertaining spectacle. 3-3, sound to score. It will be a wonderful game.
Yeah, I
to
was
watch.
actually going to go with the Tottenham win, but I feel inspired by you to choose something different. I'm going to say 3-2 to Bournemouth.
Okay.
And the goal will come from Dominic Solanke, who's on fire at the moment.
Yes, he is. Next up, West Ham United against Brighton.
These are two teams that picked up the win.
Mhm.
They surprised their opponent on Thursday. West Ham United easily could have won 3-0 if they had converted the penalty.
Yes.
Whereas Brighton hit Tottenham for 4. Wow. These
This
are
one I
two
think will be
form
too much
teams.
for West Ham. They were lucky against Arsenal, if you
Yeah.
say that. Arsenal were attacking all the time. They had more than 75% possession of the ball, but they could not score goals. But here Brighton will score. That's what I feel. And 2-1 Pedro to score, Brighton to win this game.
Okay, and I'm gonna sit on the fence for this one because I feel that both teams are playing similar kinds of football at the moment. West Ham won, Brighton won, and the Brazilian attacking midfielder Paquetá to score. Now, match of the week. It's Liverpool against Newcastle. Last time out, Newcastle were playing a 10-man team. They had a 1-goal advantage.
Yes.
Virgil van Dijk was sent off. They had 10 minutes plus stoppage time to hold out, and then Mr. Darwin Núñez came on to score 2 goals.
Yeah.
I hope we have some similar kind of game here.
No, I don't want that. I don't want similar kind of game because it is too difficult to watch those kind of games. For
But
our
right
team.
now, Newcastle are down at the low. They're very low at the
I'm
moment.
always afraid of the teams who are out of form when they play against us.
They lost to Everton, they lost to Luton, they lost to Nottingham. They cannot buy a win at the moment with all their money. It will be 3-1 to Liverpool, and Mohamed Salah signs off in style before moving to AFCON.
Okay, for me it's 2-0 victory for Liverpool. Núñez to score again. Yeah, now that's what I think. Liverpool at the end of the year, it's on the top and it will remain on the top for one more week. Let's see. It will be some race this
Yes.
year. I think there will be 3 or 4 teams fighting for the title.
Thank you guys for watching this video. We wish you and your family a very, very 2024. Thank you.
Happy New